Right, how you doing now? What the frick now? Okay, there's a David Bowie box set just fallen over there. Oh, talky voice into some kind of tune. Very dark. What's it like where you were two? Wouldn't be. Good idea to put the harmonica in the right way up. God, stupid fingers. Homer Simpson. Oh, stupid fingers. Stupid Flanders. Oh, close enough. I wanted to do some cover versions. I was just going to play a set of cover versions, 4 or 5. A lot of dust in some of these. Anyway. My intention, in case you weren't being distracted by my beautiful birds out there that are fighting amongst themselves, painting in the captain's tower. But anyway, for various reasons it didn't come off, not least of which is because I get so tired of when you do a cover version you put up onto YouTube. I didn't set the other camera up. And that's everything. Your video is not allowed because it infringes copyright, or the copyright holder does not give permission for you to desecrate their song. In fact, not only do they not give you permission to cover their song, but they're going to come around your house and set fire to your guitars because they've heard what you do to other people's songs. So I thought maybe I could do some cover versions of my own songs, you know, and some rearrangements. Hi, camera 2. I've got no idea where you got to point to. Just now there's a little bit of daylight breaking through the storm clouds, but that's all gone now. I thought I'd try it off, but unless you've actually heard the studio version of it, unless you were around in the late 1990s to see me singing it live, to say this is a cover version of it and I'm slowing it down doesn't mean anything to you, does it? No. And the helicopters come back every time. Windows are shaking like that. One day they'll all fall out. Like a tramp's teeth. At least flying key, okay? Flying the key of A. Oh, what's on the bottom of the harmonica? It keeps sticking on my lip. Might get something on my lip. Okay, this has got that million words, but we'll see if we can do a slower version of. Now, I don't know why it's called of, I really don't. Ever since I started this harmonica, why is it called of? I do not know. Some hard time getting that good caught the next time. Get sagged if you come late. Nothing's worth a long wait. Coming in the back gate. Anytime you learn to deviate, you wanna be a poor man. Get yourself yourself a roll band, then you learn the score, man. Everything is underhand. Buy yourself a big house, speculate your way out. Letters after your name, underneath you're still the same. Consumer education, high rise and inflation, vote your inclination to change your situation. You want a happy ending, better get a friend in. You gotta stop pretending anything is worth defending. Jan's become a minister. Don't you find that sinister? Don't you turn your back on her unless you can convince her. Keep straight on the same course, never trust the police force. Your name's on their computer, mama says it don't suit her. Checking on your profile, making up your own style. Jan says fine, but all the while the church is being defiled. Moderate your secrecy, give into indecency, hide it with complacency. Don't say it's a waste of me. I heard Jan complaining, the church roof lets the rain in. I still say the same thing, don't ring 'cause I ain't in. Authorities in crisis, people ought to try this. Banks have got your mortgage, show them where the door is. Coming home for weekends, living off your sister's best friend. She says that it all depends on where you wind up in the end. Jan's become a missionary, says she was a visionary, telling tales of destiny, and everyone's an enemy. Taken off the payroll on the bosses say so. Better learn to walk slow. There's people here in plain clothes, conducting your own defense. Everything is kind-of-fine. Kid, you wanna try and get yourself an alibi? In the old days, in twin sets, I used to do that. I used to rest out there like a parrot. I was enjoying that, but man, that string decided to go out halfway through. You must excuse my tunings lately. I mean, I use weird tunings at the best of times. But because I can't feel my fingers anymore. I don't really know how much I'm tuning. I've got no vocal monitor either because I sold it in the week. So I don't know where I'm pitching my voice to either. It's not so much on these ones here because, you know, I mean, when you haven't sung a song, I used to sing that one from, 1987 through to, wow, right the way up to into the 2000s, really, I think. Judy, when was that show that you videoed? I remember I walked off halfway through that song. I was playing a show, where the heck was that show to? I don't remember now. And, but anyway, so I was there with this girl who was a great friend of mine at the time, and then, I think I still got a few knives. As ever, was it Dave Bowie said, they always let you down when you need them. If we can't be in a relationship, can we at least be, be friends? Yeah, sure, we can be friends. I don't want to be a friend, I want to be in a relationship. Okay. Anyway, so I was playing that song and I froze in the words. Someone was supposed to be there, I think. I'm not entirely sure. This is around the Love Song for Charlotte time for sure. I only know if I go back to the copyright dates. Anyway, I think Judy was filming it or recording it. Nothing on your mobile phones end, you have to go with a camera like this, roughly the same size as a small wardrobe and held as many secrets. I'm chuckling because I'm just thinking of a very poor taste joke that I used to do in my stand-up act, but anyway. Those were different times. So I played that song and I froze. And that was always the number that I played leading into, well not always, but I had about 4 or 5 different numbers of a rocky variety. In the main I used to open with a fast number, then I used to go to a slow one, then I used to wing it through, depending on how long a set I had, 3 songs, 7 songs, 12 songs, whatever it may have been, and then I used to go to a fast number before I'd go off stage and get in the car and drive to a burger bar. I never did that. I didn't want to go to a burger bar. That night I froze it, but then I'd go back on and do a slow one. What I used to do was I used to do a slowish number, and I always used to pretty much always used to finish with Bitter Realities, and I'd say now I'd like to do a gentle ballad to finish with, and like Bitter Realities, they weren't expecting it. And but there was the same people would be on the same circuit, Ilminster, Crooker, Weymouth and everything, you'd see the same people all the time. And there was another group, I can't remember, the manager tried to get me and the girl to form a duo together. He did that in front of the rest of the bandmates as well, so it was these 3 musicians. And this girl singer, God, she could sing the skin off an elephant. And the rest of them were sort of, a journey, but they were just hanging on to her coattails, stuff. I think one of them was a brother or something, another, but his brother's mates and stuff, What was that song he got? I had a song called, I got her up on stage one night, I felt like doing Waiting for Her to Awake. I was going to do Waiting for Her to Awake now. And I'm going to be joined on this by the lovely, I wish I could remember her name, but let's call her Jennifer. I think Ellen. Oh, Louise, that's a nice name. I said, I'm going to be joined on this number by the lovely Eloise. And she's like, what? What's he on about? I don't know the song, you know. So I said, come on. I said, I'll do the verses and you just come in on the... You come and we'll do it on the refrain. And I said, it's in B and A, B minor. It comes through A to B, G to B minor, to C to D, okay? Oh, okay. And it went really well. I've gone off message here. And it just went down so well. And so I let her take the lead, actually. It was and you'll wait for her to wait. I can't hit those notes anymore. 2, 3, 4. It was where are you going to go to? Where's it going from there? See? When it's 5 a.m. and the answer to your prayers is asleep upstairs. Even if there was somewhere you wouldn't dream of going there, you'll wait for her to awake, so she can see someone who cares. I'm the listen 30 years. Yes, you'll wait for her to awake, no matter how long it takes, so she can look into your eyes, and then she will realize that you couldn't bear to sleep yourself in case she slept somewhere else. What are you gonna do when she pulls the curtain down? How are you gonna recover from that? Even if there was a way, you don't have the words to say, you leave it as it is, so you don't have to look back. But until then, oh, you'll wait for her to awake, no matter how long it takes, so she can look into your eyes, and then she will realize you could not bear to sleep yourself in case she slept somewhere else. All together now, folks. Yes, you'll wait for her to awake, no matter how long it takes, so she can look into your eyes, and then she will realize that you could not bear to sleep yourself in case she slept somewhere else. Oh yes, you'll wait for her to wake, no matter how long it takes, so she can look into your eyes, and then, oh then, she will realize you could not bear to sleep yourself in case she slept somewhere else. Anyway, so kind of like that. Strange, when I got the lyrics in front of me, I can't remember the line for me, it just slipped back in. Anyway, so that's what I kind of did then, so let's go with that. I think I was saying about this concert. Anyway, so the denouement to this story really wasn't worth you hanging on for. Has that been 18 minutes? Yeah, the camera's clicking away there saying that's run out of recording time. Anyway, so we did that, and then they tried to get us together to go off in a duet. And that's a whole different sidebar story. But on this night in question, I did over and I froze. And I just went, and now for your pleasure, you know, whatever their name was, you know, Ted's Warts or something or another. And they were like, what? One of them's outside having a cigarette or something, and, you know, someone's in the bathroom and they suddenly had to scramble because, once again, Paul Murphy had just down and gone. I did have a, shush, I'm talking, some of those lines. I did have a bit of a reputation for being, well, I don't know how I got a reputation for being awkward. It wasn't awkward to me. What song should we do now? Should we do Emily Jade Murphy's Where Does the Sun Go to at Night? What I need to do is come closer and look at the recording time on that one there. And then see if the other camera needs to be re-batteried. Yeah, it does, yeah, that looks packed up. Probably didn't even get the song on the safety camera. The safety camera records at a high resolution. It's got better sound quality, but only lasts, I think it was 17 minutes, and then it, all these harmonicas here, I suppose you can see them over there. I wonder if I could, where is the, have I got a Silvertone Jeek somewhere? Hell, I need a, leave over this. That's as far as I can go with my leg braces. If Darwin is correct, are you recording? I can't remember. If Darwin is correct, I'll be recording it. I'll be evolving one arm longer. See, it keeps going. That's definitely a Silvertone. Is that a G or a C? What does that say? Whoa! Sounds to me like it might be full of dust. Or maybe it's me. I can see through. That one needs to. Okay. Sorry, Emily, I might desecrate your song here. What songs don't I desecrate? Should stick some more pictures up really. I had a care worker around the other day when I managed a care home. Idiot. And I had these pictures up here, and this one was, I think, sellotaped to the television at the time, so she looked at that there. And she said, I was sitting over there, and she, your children don't look like you, she said. No, your daughter looks just like her mother. That's not her mother. Friend at her birthday, I mean, we all wish it was her mother. That lady is, and here's a spooky thing. Shall I tell you this one? This is really spooky. And you can't see that, but so this lady here, one of the most dignified people you could ever wish to meet, and my goodness, what a wonderful human being. So my children were at this local school, and then one day this new family arrived, two amazing, wonderful children. We went to a birthday party and we got talking and other. There was just something about this lady, and I thought, well, I don't see how I could ever have met her in my life before, you know. The name didn't mean anything, you know. Well, my own name didn't mean anything. And it's like just one of those really annoying things, because she is so absolutely phenomenally beautiful. You know, like those cartoons where they go, it's like the first time you meet her, you know, and you go, oh, well, yeah, salivating like one of Pavlov's dogs. And you kind of think, God, I hope her old man's a jerk or something, you know, like, you know. And her husband is almost as wonderfully nice as she is. But, and so, anyway, nicest people you could ever wish to meet, truly are. They are just, you know, they are grade A, first class ticket all the way around. Then it was her son's birthday a year later, and so my children got invited and we went down. someone who I was with at the time said, oh well, Mel's up there, said her sister's come up. And I thought, I know that lady there, oh Mel. Oh, that's Mel's sister, Mel's sisters. Come up to help her out. I said, Mel's sister? Yeah, that's Mel's sister. What did you do? I said, well, you know how I told you that I wanted to name Emily, because I liked the name and it had good vibes for me. And there were 3 Emilys. She said, I don't think I want to hear this, the person I was with. I said, well, Mel's sister's called Emily. She's like, oh. I mean, what are the odds, you know? I've said 1,000,000 times since then, the odds on that happening were greater than winning the lottery. Yeah, I never won the lottery. See if I can do Emily's poem with a silver tone harmonica. No. How sharp would I need to make the G to make that work? Does the sun go to ignite? I need to know if that's alright. I forgot the chords. Take 2 starts here, folks. Does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it sink into the sky's lake? What kind of mysterious shapes would that make? What secrets the sun does hold? I guess I need to wait to be told. Does it turn into the moon? I better hang on until noon. The sun gives us the glowing tides. There's no clever movement up the night sky. Where does the sun go to until daylight? When everything starts alright. Where does the sun go to at night? I need to know if that's alright. Does it sink into the sky's lake? What kind of mysterious shapes would that make? Where does the sun go to at night? Where does she lay her head? Is she like me, sleeping tight, with dreams dancing round my head? Is she waltzing with the moon by the lake of the Milky Way? Does she hum along to the stars' soft tune while the owls and the ocelots play? What sweet secrets does she keep as she hides herself from view? While we roam the corridors of sleep until she brings us a dawn brand new. As I rise warmed by her gentle caress and the birds sing her melody hellos, as a gentle embrace lands, I understand only she needs to know where she goes. Gives us the glowing sky, but it's the clever old moon that gives us the tide. Where does the sun go to at night? Where does it hide until daylight? I'm so sorry I am ruining your beautiful poem there. Well, I said I'm just doing cover versions of my own songs, although that's not really one of my own songs. I only did the music for that. Anyway, peace and love. Whatever you're doing to all people. No, the other camera didn't record a thing. Battery was dead.